So today it's solving a system of equations with substitution. So you are actually very familiar with substitution. We've been doing it since the beginning, but it's kind of been disguised. So the basic idea is you get one of the equations equal to x or y, and you plug it into the other. So we've been doing compositions of functions for a while now, and it's really just that. And then after that, you solve and then plug it back in. So remember, we always have to get that point as a solution. So here we are. One of the equations is already solved for y, so half of that is done. So what we do is we take this and we plug it into there. That's it. Substituting. It's just another way to eliminate one of the variables. Like yesterday or today, I guess, we did elimination. Today it's substitution. So when I plug this in here, there's only x's now. The y is 8x minus 22, so we just plug it into this spot right here. That's it. Now we have to solve it. So just remember, follow all your rules of solving, and that's it. So plus 32x minus 88. Combine these two. So when we divide by 24, we get x equals 3. So we have our x coordinate. Now we need our y coordinate, and we plug it in. This is probably the easiest one to plug it in because it's already solved. So all you really have to do is plug in that 3, and I believe you get 24 minus 22 is 2. So that's it. We substitute one equation into the other. Right, same deal here. Circle, okay, y equals, so this and this. You could say switch spots. Put one in for the other. So this whole thing gets rewritten to x minus 3y. But y is now negative 5x plus 18. And then you solve. Really nothing to it. That's the hardest part. After this, it's just solving equations. So that is at 17x. So that we get x is 4. Again, we need two answers, so we have the x, we need the y. Y equals negative 5x plus 18. So that's negative 20 plus 18, so that is negative 2. Okay, this one is not solved for y. So looking at it, you could use elimination to solve this problem. It doesn't matter. The only difference is we sometimes tell you how we want them solved. So in this case, we could have done elimination because, as you can see, everything is lined up. X's, Y's, equal sign, and the number. So we could have done the hug, the crisscross, and all that stuff. But we are doing it by substitution. So we have to get one of the variables by itself. The easiest one would be y, because all I had to do was subtract 6x, and then y is this. Y goes here. Plug that into that spot. So we'll rewrite everything, but in place of y, we put negative 6x minus 14. And then we solve. Take that negative 5, distribute it through. Combine. So here we get x is 2. So the process is like the same. After we've substituted and we've solved, you get the variable, you plug it in. You're supposed to plug it into an original. So I'm going to do this one. So plug 2 in. 2 is x. So it's 12. Unless I made a mistake somewhere. Y is negative 26. Okay, final question. You can see here this would be an easy problem for elimination yet again. Just combine these two, you know, it'd be easy. But in this case, we're asking you to solve it by substitution. So it does matter how you solve it if we ask you to solve it a certain way. If we don't, well, then you can do it however you want. We care about the process more than we care about the actual answer. So 5x is your y. You plug it in right here. So 4x minus, make sure you put these parentheses because we need to distribute this negative or negative 1 through. Okay. So it's negative 1x and 18. Negative 1x equals 3. We divide by negative 1, and x is negative 3. So we plug that negative 3 in. So I'll just pick the first one. 4x minus y equals negative 15. We're plugging in an x, so 4. So it's negative 12. This is negative y equals negative 3. So y equals 3. All right, so you.